Hey, I have here a Linode. I want to upgrade it so I've got more space. At the moment it has 25 gig of storage. If I want to upgrade it, I can go to resize and I can pick another one with more storage. But each time I go up in storage, it doubles the cost of the server because I'm effectively paying for other stuff I don't need, such as additional CPUs and memory. So instead of doing that, we can attach a volume. It tells you how to do so here. So I've created a volume already. Now I have to log on and run these commands. So we need to go into server wand, open up a terminal, go into sudo, run the commands. It's gonna prompt me to do it again because I've already done it. Right, let's create a mount point. Okay, I did it earlier, which is why it's complaining. Mount the volume. Okay, that's mounted. We can edit our fstab file to reconnect to the volume. So let's do that. And you can see I've already done that. So let's go on to our test volume. Let's see what's on there. Okay, so it's empty at the moment. I'm going to go into where our data is stored. And I'm going to copy our vhost over to our test volume. Then I'm going to move our existing vhost over to vhost.back. Now I'm going to create a link to our volume vhost and stick it in this directory. Oops, can't do a hard link, needs to be a soft link. Okay, so now we have our vhost folder which is pointing to our volume. Check my website still works. Yeah, it does still work. Okay, so now this website is stored on the volume. Great. So when I go back into server wand, refresh this page, it should detect the volume. Yeah, here we go. So we've got the main root drive, and then we've got the extra volume where I've got tons of space free. Okay, awesome. Right, only issue is though, with these block storage, is that the backup service does not cover. So Linode backup will back up your server so you can restore it, but it won't back up your volumes. So we need another solution for that, which is where server1 comes in, because Linode also offer object storage, which you can use for backups. So let's create a bucket in object storage. We call this test server back, and I'm going to stick that in Frankfurt because it's close to my London server. And we need access keys. So I'm going to create an access key with test. Just give it access to everything. Fine. Give it to me. Right, I'm going to have to open up a notepad for this. So we've got our access key. And we've got a secret key. You need to make a note of this because it will like disappear forever. Right, now let's go back into server wand. And we go to cloud backups. And we can configure a cloud backup. So we're going to back it up to Linode Frankfurt. And the access key is this top one. And the secret key is that one. And I called it, and my backup is test server back. Test server back is the name of my bucket. Save. So that's going to configure our backup script. Okay, so now that we've configured S3, we can create a snapshot. Let's do that. First, backup. Do it. Okay, so that will take a little while. We can also enable nightly backups, which creates a cron job, which runs every morning at 3 AM. You can change that if you need to. So backup we initiated will be created in a minute's time. Okay, so it took a few minutes for the backup to complete. It's here, our first backup. If we need to, we can delve into it, just check it's all there. File www. vhost is where our volume was mounted to. And you can see we've got our website backed up. All the files are in there. If we need to restore it at any point, we can just select the folder, restore. That will restore it back to our server in case we need to do data recovery. So server 1 will create daily, weekly, and bi-weekly backups, so we can roll back in time if we need to, and either restore a folder or restore the whole lot. Okay, so what is the point of all this? You might be wondering. Well, if we were going to upgrade from a Linode 2 gig server to a Linode 4 gig server, just so that we could get an extra 30 gig space, it would cost us an extra $10 a month, because you go from paying $10 a month for a 2 gig and then $20 a month for a Linode 4 gig. Or doing it this way, we can pay for $3 worth of 30 gig block storage and then $5 for 250 gig object storage, which is a total of $8 a month. That will save us $2 every single month. Okay, it's only a small saving, but as you go to more and more space, you can save a lot more money. So for example, let's take a extreme case where we want an extra 3.79 terabyte. We could upgrade to a Linode 192 gig for $950 a month, or we could pay $379 for 3.79 terabyte of block storage a month, plus we need the $5 for the object storage, and then $222 for 11.37 terabyte. And the reason why it's 11 terabyte is because we're timesing this number by 3 so that we have our daily, weekly, and bi-weekly backup. And in reality, this number would be lower because it's unlikely that we're going to be using up 100% of the volume at all times. So, but that's like a worst case scenario. But even so, that comes to $606 a month, saving $344 every single month. It's far more cost effective and it's far more scalable because we can just like increase the size of that volume anytime we want. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I felt so cheesy saying that, but it was worth it.